Good afternoon everyone and welcome to Ames Outdoors, you outdoors freaks. It's 12:15. I am on a club lake in Christchurch. As you can see, I've got the furry little pest with me. She's chilling out in the shade. Just starting to set up. Let me flip you round. Last time I was here, I was in that swim over there where I had the fish from. There's loads of fish showing. There's loads of fish up on the surface. Just sorting the bits out. Got the stepson joining me later for the night. He's broke up from school today. I'm down in the corner swim. Obviously we've got all this corner margin down here that can be quite productive. As you can see, someone's lost a lead in the tree right there. You've got the second bar out there. This bank and this bank here are doing all the fish. Just spoke to somebody. Matey that's in the swim I was in last time has just jumped in after another matey that fishes here. He's had 10 fish the last 2 nights, including, unfortunately, the big scaly and another big mirror. Although it was down a little bit at 37.5. Still, it leaves the big corns to go for. And plenty of other 30s, to be fair. I'm just going to get set up and then I'll bring you back. A little pest. She's getting cut on Monday, bless her. She's all right at the minute. Right, catch up with you in a bit. Afternoon everyone. It's 4:15. Rods are out. There's one, I've got one down the right hand margin, just off the trees over on the right, and I've got one out just off the bar. A couple of pouches of with the catapult over to the right, and a couple of spawns out in front. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll have one. It's going to get me stove and everything out now. It's blowing a southwesterly at the moment, and it's blowing a southerly tomorrow. Got some rain coming tomorrow and some strong gusts, but hopefully not too bad. Chance of showers for a few hours tomorrow. Stepson's here now. He's in the he's over there in that swim. Wait and see now, hopefully as it starts to cool down a bit. You see my slick out there. There's slick blowing in here, look. Blowing in this way. There's a load of fish out on the surface just round in the corner here in the bay, but I've tried putting some surface baits out, but the gulls are just on it straight away, and as you can see the birds are already drawn in. They've come straight in for it, so that's a no-no. There's no point, because as soon as you put them out, the birds have them. So, and I haven't got that many with me. It's not like I've got 10 kilo of them with me and I can feed them off. So, unfortunately, I left all my floaters at home. Get the stove out, get the kettle on, and hopefully we can have something. catch up with you all soon. Right, it's 5:30 and I'm being invaded. It's cooling down a little bit. I've been in the shade now for a couple of hours, which is nice. A little bit of a breeze blowing right in my bivvy. Hopefully with the sun over the back of the trees behind me now, hopefully the fish will start getting on the feed soon. I'm glad to ferry little pests to sleep. She'd be out that door quicker than that. Chasing these away. There's loads of them. They've grown up quick. That's for sure. I mean, that's close. It's literally in my bivvy now. I mean, they're young. I think this is the second brood they've had this year. Wandering off around the back of the bivvy now, going up the bank. Catch you all soon. Good evening everyone. It's 6:30. I just thought I'd show you my rig and my bait that I'm using. Those of you that have watched the channel before will have already seen this. I use it all the time. It's my blowback rig that I use. This is my rig. So this is a size 4 OMC lock hook with an 18mm OG Fish bottom bait and a match the hatch wafter. Lead shot because I don't like putty because the crays can nick it. And this is, in my opinion, the best stiff material you can get. It's very, very versatile. You can make any rig with it. And that is the Hydro Link from Rigmarole. And that's my rig. And that's what I'm using. Bait's crusty because it soaks in hemp oil, fish sauce and coated in magic dust, and then it goes hard like that and it gets a crust on it. And that's what's doing the damage for me at the moment. Perfect. Just made up another couple of rigs. Both the same. Same rigs, same bait. No point changing. Still fish cruising about. Fish starting to lump. Starting to get a few more shows. It's cooling down a little bit. It's been doing mainly night bites here recently. So with any luck, that'll continue tonight. And hopefully I'll have one out. Or 2 or 3. I'm not greedy, one will do. Last weekend was the Parker Baits open day at the farm, which is why I didn't fish last weekend. I put out that other video, but it was a good day, really good day. Loads of people through the door, through the gates. I was on the lake fishing with kids in a half-hour intervals. Yeah, it was a good day. A lot of visitors, a lot of viewers to the channel coming by and say hello. If you haven't used Parker Baits yet, you can get 10% off your first order if you use my code Haynes Outdoors at checkout. Make a nice big order. This is the wafters I'm using at the moment. I just showed you the Match the Hatch wafters. Loads of attraction and goodness on there. But they've got a very good range of bait now. Very good range. Hook baits and bottom baits. Really good, love it. Hopefully we can have some action soon. I'll catch up with you in a bit. It's 20 to 9, just coming up to 20 to 9. Sun slowly gone. Slowly went over the trees, gone now, so it should be getting dark soon. Fish are starting to show a lot more now. There's a lot of fish cruising about still. But they're lumping out now. They're starting to lump around the island and in close here to the right. I've heard a couple earlier, a bit earlier. Hopefully they'll get on the munch. Change of weather tomorrow, low pressure coming in and lower pressure, and then big moons all this week, all this weekend. Fingers crossed we'll have a good night. There's a few on, a fair few on now. Hopefully I'll see you soon, see you through the night. If not, it'll be the morning. It is now 9:15 and I've just had a fish lump literally right over my left hand spot. I mean, obviously I can't tell right how close because I ain't got a marker out there, but you know, I'd say probably within 1-2 rod lengths of my spot. So there's definitely fish out there. It's like a mirror out there now. And there's so many mozzies and flies and midges hitting the surface of the water and fish rising. It looks like it's raining in areas. It's crazy. Can just see what looks like a big orange moon starting to rise behind the trees over there on the island. Got a good feeling about tonight. Love to get a 30 out of here. Some stunning fish in here. I know I've said it before, but really is some stunning fish in here. It's a shame that fully scaled come out. I think it was this morning, like last night, this morning. You know, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that it'll come out again. Fish have been caught twice in a day. It's very, very unlikely. The last one it did was March, I think. Four months ago. As I said, there's some stunning fish in here, some lovely commons, a lot of little commons, but there's some lovely big commons, lovely big mirrors. Nice to get a 30 out of here. It's 10:15. I just thought I'd show you the moon. It's a big old moon. There's some serious mozzies though. Let me turn this light off. That's better. See all the bats flying about eating the mozzies. That moon is seriously big. Come on, you big uns. Let's have ya. See you soon, hopefully. Morning, you outdoor freaks. It's just coming up to 8 o'clock. Very quiet night, apart from the mosquitoes. Nothing for me or the boy. Didn't hear any alarms going off from the people around. A little bit of rain in the night, it wasn't forecast. About another 4 or 5 hours and then the weather's changing. Got the rain setting in. Hopefully it'll put the fish's heads down. I'll make a coffee in a minute. Hay fever's playing up bad today. I'm going to take hay fever tablets. Make a coffee. Wait for Mrs. Haynes Outdoors to come and pick the boy up about 10 o'clock. And hopefully get some action on the rods. People packing out everywhere around the lake, I can see. I'll catch up with you all in a bit. It's 9 o'clock. Just got one rod out at the moment. Just put it back out, just making a coffee. I've just been up to the car, put the dog in the car, 'cause she's going home in a minute. She's just having her breakfast and that up in the car. Just got changed, got my trackies and my hoodie and my wellies on because the weather's going to be changing very, very shortly. No more shorts, t-shirts and sliders. Vass slip-ons, whatever you call them. Vass crocs, I don't know what they're called. Just making a coffee. Boy and the dog will be going in about an hour. So I'll just put one rod back out. Speaking to the chap at the end on this bank, on the other end of the bank, he had one early hours this morning, £25. I've been lumping this morning all over on that island again. See, I can't fish it though, I can't fish that area because if I do that I'm going through 2 different swims. There's no one in this first one, but there's someone in the other one and he's fishing, you know, out past me, so I'll be fishing into his water if I do that. If I can't do that, my kettle boiled. Excuse me if I'm blocking any views. There's my little kettle. I've got a new kettle. Don't know if I told you before. I know I haven't told you today, but I don't know if I told you in another video. I've got a Fox video. I've got a big Fox kettle, but it's nearly 2 litres. It's huge. It was just way too big. I popped into Angling Direct, and I had this little mini one. It only does 2 cuts. This little advanced kettle, let me show you. Cost me a tenner. Absolute bargain. It only cost me a tenner. It's ideal. Perfect. It's about 1/3 of the size of the one I've got, my Fox one. Obviously I never used to fill my Fox one up and boil it the whole time. I only ever used to put a little bit of water in it, but it's just a bigger kettle to lug about. Still confident I'm going to have something. It's 11:30. Boy's gone now, the dog's gone, just me. Rod's back out on the spots. Cut the spawns of bait out, 2 pouches of boilies over the other one with the catapult. There's still fish showing, they're lumping on the island. Just making myself something to eat. Having a coffee, waiting for something to happen. Matey that's in the swim that I was in last time had 2, and he's fishing the right side of the bar. I'm just off it. I'm fishing this front side of the bar, just off it. So they're definitely out there. So with any luck, I'll pick one up at some point. Just the one will do. And hopefully it's a nice scaly one, or a nice big common. Catch up with you all in a bit. Check out the size of these snails I just found in the lake. Obviously this is UK, this is an invasive species. Look like Chinese mystery snails. Just coming up to 3 o'clock. Here comes the rain. Hopefully the fish will get their heads down now. Can't believe the size of those snails I found in the lake. Found 4 of them so far. Definitely an invasive species. I bet the carp are munching on them. Never seen them in the lake in the UK before. Almost the size of a baseball. Huge. Fish have been lumping over to the left of me in the little bay, which is good because I've got a bait over there, cast over to the far margin, as close as I can get it to the margin, up against the trees pretty much. I think it's in for most of the day now, this rain, until later tonight anyway. Fingers crossed. Just gone 6:30. We've had rain, constant, pretty hard for the last 2 to 3 hours. Stop now. We got chance of showers now until about 10, and from 8 till 10 we got chance of thunderstorms apparently. But the rain's eased anyway. I'm just going to make a coffee and then I'm going to make something to eat. I've got maple pork belly. I've got sun-dried tomatoes. I've got peppers, cheese and black pudding. And that's what I'm having today. So I should be cooking all that up shortly. Once my coffee's made. Still been fish lumping about out there. I had a bit of a sleep. It was peeing down with rain and the rain was coming in the bivvy. I didn't want to sit where I'm sitting now because I was just getting rained on, so I put my chair away. Chair fits under the bed, so I folded my chair up, put it under the bed, laid on the bed because the rain wasn't coming in that far, and I used the opportunity to have a couple of hours sleep. And I woke up, everything, my mat that I'm sitting on, and puddles everywhere, and so I mopped all that up, dried all the puddles up off the floor, got my chair back out, and that's where we are now. 7:20 now. Just finished eating my dinner. That was a lot. Rain's back again. Just before I turned the camera on, there was another couple of good shows out there. Been relatively close, so there's definitely fish out and about around the spot. So I can't see my right hand spot because it's round the corner. But I have heard fish, well, a couple of fish earlier, washing around there. I'm still confident of a bite. Knowing my luck, we'll have a bit of a thunderstorm later, and just as it's here, that's when I'll get a run. I've had quite a few fish take in thunderstorms, which is always fun. Seems to happen to me a lot. It's almost as if someone's willing me to get struck by lightning. Evening everyone, just gone 9 o'clock, pretty calm now. It's saying we've got 30% chance of showers until about 11, but it's looking pretty clear at the moment. Wind's completely died off, still a few fish showing out there. I've just put one spom of bait over my left hand rod out on the spot on the edge of the bar, and I've put no more bait over the right hand rod down in the margin near the bay. That's why I call it a bay. It's a corner really, not a bay at all, but found 5 of those giant snails now. Hopefully we'll have something in the night. Just gone 10. That should be it now for the rain and that. Oh, I think that was a fish just lumped then. Look like it's just to the right of my spot. If any luck, we'll have one before morning and I'll be able to catch up with you all then. Lots of mozzies buzzing about. Hopefully see you soon. I think I'm in left hand rod. Could be a tench. That was one that was out on the bar though. Starting to wake up a bit now, maybe it's pushing towards me. Nice big old moon up there. That'll do, nice little common. Nothing massive, but that'll do. Nice quick fight. Little common there. Nice. Let's get this sorted out, get him unhooked, and I'll bring you back. It's not massive. It's only £17, but it's very, very lively. Look. The quicker we do this, little friend, the better it is for you. Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ. My God, you're lively. You've got all sorts of gunk on you. Bit foamy. £17. Let's get it back before it jumps out the bloody thing and lands on the floor. Right. That'll do, £17. Right, it's 1 o'clock now. Probably half hour ago I had that fish. New rig on, wrapped up, back out on the spot. One spommer bait over the top of it, as I always do. Hopefully we can get another one. Hopefully we can get into some of the bigger ones that are in here. But still, I'm happy. Even if that's the only one, I'm happy. God, he was lively. Would not stop flopping about. It's because he come straight in. I didn't think he realised he was hooked. Just come straight in. Straight in the net, really. And just wouldn't settle down. Still, it's a good sign. More for the fact that I know I've actually found the spot. That little bit of extra time this morning to find the spot correctly. I was half a rod length out. So not far, but just goes to show that that can make all the difference. I'm like half a rod length further out now than I was last night. And then, you know, it's obviously made a difference. I mean, it might not have made a difference. It might just have been that there weren't no fish there last night, but I've had a bite tonight, so that's it. I've got my range now. I've got my spot now here. Just need my other rod to go now. So I know I've got 2 spots, but if not, one's enough. Another fish lumped out there then. Right, try and get back to sleep and catch you all, hopefully, before morning with another fish. Screamer, left hand rod. feels about the same as the last one. Gone right round into these snags. Oh, get out of there. Come on. Get out of them snags. I hate these metal things. Another common, I think. Another common. Looks about the same sort of size as the last one. Maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, let's have a look. Let's get everything sorted out and I'll bring you back. Right, it's a little bit bigger, just over £20. Thanks for that. I suppose that's only fair. It's so lively here. There we go. Just over £20. That's a nice common. That'll do. Thank you very much. Perfect. Right, it's now 2:10, and just doing another rig in case I have another one. That's already gone back out, back on the spot. Same again, one spom and bait over the top of it. They're definitely on the feed out there. The bloke that's in that swim round the corner that's fishing the other side of the bar to me, his is just ripped off as well. Just as I was sorting my fish out, I heard his one go. His one tore off, so they're definitely out there on that bar. They're definitely getting on that bait. So yeah, nice, little bit bigger that one. Just over £20. About 20 and a quarter, something like that. About 20, what, £20.4, something like that. Going up slowly. So I'm happy with the, I'm happy with them. I'm happy with the fish here, happy with the commons, but I'd like one of the bigger ones. I'd certainly like one of them big scaly mirrors that are in here. Well, that big common. That'd be nice. One of the special ones. But I'm happy with what I'm getting. Not going to be greedy. Yeah, that rig's ready. That's 2 rigs ready now. Just in case. I like to have 2, just in case. Rinse and repeat. Right. See how long I get before the next one. Left hand rod again. Don't know what the time is, but at least it's daylight. Why do I always go that way? Always come in for these snags. No. Another common. Now it wakes up. Another common. Looks about the same, well, looks like the first one. Looks a mid-double. Let's get him sorted out. I'll bring you back. Same as the last. 15.5 pound. There he is, 15.5, little common. Let's get him back. It's now 20 to 6. Rod's back out, one spommer bait. And he's still got a bit more sleep this time. Not much. 3 fish then in the night. That one, I'd say 15, 117, and 120 was it? Can't even remember. Anyway, happy days. Another nice looking common. Still none of them big mirrors. Keep going. Left hand rod again. Well, at least this one's staying out at range. Feels pretty much the same though. Oh, it's a scaly mirror. Oh, it looks lovely. Get in. Oh. Oh my God, I don't think it's massive. It's hard to tell. It's not massive. But look at this. That'll do, won't it? Not massive, but that'll do. Look at the scales on that side. Right, let's get this thing sorted out. I'll bring you back. Right. Four fish I've had since 1 o'clock this morning. Well, about 1. It's now 7:30. It's not massive. It's £21. But look at it. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the other side. There we go. £21, eh? But beautiful. Let's put her back. Go on then, when you're ready. Lovely. Perfect. Oh, it's about 8:10. That was an eventful evening. I think it was 12:30, 1:30, just after 5, just after 7. Be nice to get one of them 30s now. I've had some nice doubles and I've had some nice 20s. Let's have some nice 30s now. It could be the last bite. It's not really been doing day bites, so could be the last one. Slowly start getting everything packed up soon and hopefully dried out. Hopefully the rain stays away again now. That was one just bossed then, over off the left of the, and again, off the left of the island there. keep my fingers crossed we have one more before home, and it's a nice big 30. One of them big 30 scallies that's in here. Right, so it's just coming up to 10 o'clock, and as you can see, I'm all packed down, rods are away. I've just got to put my pod away now, and my bits that are drying over here. And so that's it for another week. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I really like it. Obviously I like it, but it helps me out a great deal. I don't ask very often. And don't forget, if you want to make a big order on Parker baits and you never have before, use the code Haynes Outdoors at checkout for 10% to make it a big order. So until next time, you outdoor freaks, Haynes Outdoors out.